this is the hidden advantage you have if you're energetically aware, because there's always two things happening. There's what's happening in the physical world and what's happening in the energetic world, or the higher worlds. So what I want to teach you is that you're a multidimensional being. How's that for a sound? Multidimensional being? How many dimensions are there? Well, we're living in a three-dimensional reality. Everybody agrees to that. You know, even science is this. We're operating, you know, in three dimensions. But science also says that there's possibly 10, 12, maybe even more dimensions of life right here, right now. It's just that we don't see them. Well, if that's the case, then we're basically only seeing about what, 20%, give or take, of life. That means 80% we don't see. Wow. And if you've ever made a mistake in judgment, as we all have, you think, if only I had known then what I know now, I wouldn't have made that decision, or I wouldn't have chosen that person, or I wouldn't have gotten involved in that deal. So hindsight's 20/20. Everybody's right at the end. But where is the value of knowing what's about to happen, or what the potential is about to happen? Is it after it happens? No, it's before it happens. Wouldn't that be more valuable to you if you knew before you jumped into this relationship, or before you jumped into this business deal? Wouldn't it be better if you knew what the potential was, so that you could see? That's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about energy awareness. Because I repeat, energy has a power, a purpose, a frequency, and it gives off information. Now, we have these two energies that we're constantly interacting with. You can't not interact with it if you're a human being. We're interacting with energies. The high vibrational energy wants us to grow more, to prosper more, to love more, to achieve more, to have more, right? It wants to live life at its fullest and its happiness. It's what we all want. Now, that force interacts with us every day, and the idea is that, hey, why don't I do something? Why don't I take care of my health more this year? Why don't I volunteer at the homeless shelter, or why don't I do a nice thing for my neighbor across the street whose husband is ill? Things like that. When you get those are high vibration energy ideas. Unfortunately, and this is something else we weren't told, there's a low vibration energy that comes to us every single day. Delivers like Domino's pizza. And it's a voice in your head. And it's the voiceover that's constantly criticizing everything. It's constantly, yeah, what about this? What about that? Just machine gunning thoughts in your head. Well, this, that, well, think about this, think about that, think. Between 40 and 50,000 times a day, thought comes. Thoughts. And it's interesting that the more stress, fear, and anxiety people have, the more they're thinking. When you go into a place of fear and anxiety or worry, your thoughts are usually doubling and tripling the amount of thought processes. What if this happens? What if that happens? If that happens, this is but if this happens, that. But what if I hope this doesn't happen, because this is like just boom, 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 boom. And that's what keeps people from achieving peace.